Hi everybody, it's Patsy, and I am doing a Akashic Tarot reading for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the time period between, um, well, this is going to be a general reading for the month of September because we already did August, right? So I decided I was going to use the Akashic Tarot, which is by Sharon Ann Klinger and Sandra Ann Taylor. And I am also using, for the first time in quite a while, if ever, the Vice Versa Tarot by LUNEA Weatherstone. Okay? And these are 78 cards, but they have images on both sides, so it ends up being 156 cards, really. So, where I don't know if I'm reading reversals in the sense of, if the head is down and the feet are up, that kind of thing, because it's really not necessary. But depending on what the scenario is, maybe we'll see as Spirit leads me. So I'm trying this today just to see how it'll go. Spirit told me to use a 9-card spread and then do another 9 cards on top of it. So this may be a long one, folks. I'm going to try to make it as quick as I can, but you know how this goes. So anyway, the first card that came here for you, Leo, was number 11, the Ark of the Covenant. So this is saying that you're at a time and a place in your spiritual journey that you are about to be gifted with more information, that you have been seeking information, you've worked very hard, and you've reached a point where more secrets, okay, can be entrusted to you because you're going to be expected to share this information. So there's information for you to share and information for you to hold on to. But you are going to be a teacher. You are going to be someone who shares information, all right, someone who is in a very exalted place spiritually, okay, but at the same time it's saying that you need to take a rest. It's talking about your need to relax, have a vacation. You've worked very hard, and it's time for you to relax. Now, the card that fell on top of this for you from the Vice Versa Tarot was the Two of Coins. But this is the back of the card. This is the front. So in this position, what it's saying is that there are people around you, maybe family members, maybe your employer, your bosses, coworkers, that they don't know how powerful you are. They have no idea of the hidden talents that you have. Okay, but it's saying that they're about to become quite aware of it. Next card that came for you from the Akashic Tarot was the One of Roses. So this talks about a commitment. It talks about love. All right. This talks about contracts. It could talk about business ventures that you're going to enter into, partnerships, business partnerships, romantic partnerships. Someone who, something that you um, are committed to, something that you take very seriously, signing contracts, things like that. So it also talks about being very mindful of the contracts that you sign, making sure that you watch for details. Okay. Oh, sorry. At the bottom of the deck for you was the scribe. All right. So this also talks about paying attention to details, maybe needing legal assistance, legal help, someone to look over things for you, so that you don't miss details in certain transactions that you may be doing. So with that and the commitment, there may be some um, legal situations that you may be dealing with. They may have to do with home sales. It could have to do with business ventures. It could have to do with marriage or divorce, child support. Those any kind of court things that go on. You need someone who is going to be looking out for your best interests and paying very close attention to all of the details. The next card that came here was the Seven of Clubs, right? Seven of Wands, basically. So this is a fire sign. And this is talking about standing up for yourself, right? Um, being able to defend yourself against people who may be talking against you, but at the same time, getting a little weary of it, okay? Tired of it. It's like you're always constantly trying to prove yourself, trying to defend yourself against people, and you're exhausted. All right, so next card that came here for you was Seven of Forces, balance. So this is talking again about studying, about getting information, about understanding, getting enough time outside, so getting enough rest along with your studies, all right, having a balanced lifestyle, and also being open to new ideas, being open to expanding your knowledge, your base knowledge, all right, looking again into the details of the paperwork, and being committed to openness, being committed to shedding the light on situations, bringing more knowledge and more expertise in places that maybe there wasn't, all right, or to exposing things. Things may have been going on around you that were shady, and you are bringing some light to that situation. The card that fell on top of that for you was the two of, I'm sorry, the page of coins. Page of coins. I'm sorry, is he a knight? No, he's a page, I believe. I don't see any of the knights here. Okay, let's look at the book. Look at these illustrations. Each card back and front has a full-size picture like that that's bigger than the card itself. Okay, twice as big, 3 times, and description on the sheet across from it. It's really well made. You know, details. Really interesting, the explanations that they put for these cards, the things that may not ever occur to you. Pretty modern take on a lot of the themes and possibilities to what these characters could be representing. So he's a knave. Knave is a page. And this is someone who is starting out to build their fortune, okay? Or this may have been you in the past working and having a dream, having a goal, all right? Not sure of what it is that you wanted to do with your life, but you know that you wanted to be able to be financially secure. So that was your dream. And that was why you may have been working hard to study, get balance, so that you could know what you were doing, so you could know how to achieve different things. You were open to different possibilities, and you tried to bring to get as much as you could out of your life experiences. All right, you felt that you were building a foundation of knowledge with the experiences that you've gone through in life. Right? Okay. The next card that came here for you was the Queen of Keys. All right, so this is someone who is able to stand on her own. All right, this is someone who is very intelligent, someone who is very sharp business woman, uh, someone who is very caring. All right, but she also is very self-assured. She's sure of herself. The next card that came here from the vice versa, that was on top of the Queen of Keys, was the World. But this is the reverse side. So this is showing yourself to have been successful in the last cycle of your life, knowing that there is a time that you've grown, that you went from. Hold on one moment. Yes. Okay, sorry, folks. Dinner, seafood. I was in the mood, so instead of going and down to the docks and getting it, bringing it home and cooking and all of that, I just like order, have it delivered. But it was good. It gave me a chance to be down here and try to do this for us today, right, for Leo? So, sorry, here I am back. Um, so, so this could be a woman around you who has acquired something. She's accomplished a lot. She's accomplished her goals. She doesn't regret anything that she's had to go through, and she's ready to move to a new cycle. That she's been successful so far, and she expects to be successful then, going forward. So this may be someone who is around you, a woman who is around you who sees the potential in you that maybe people around you don't see. She has already accomplished things on her own, and maybe she is willing to help you further with your potential. Maybe she sees the potential in you, Leo. So this could be a woman or a man, but someone around you who is a business person who is very self-assured and confident. She has already that he or she has already accomplished a lot in their life, and maybe they're a mentor to you, someone that you can go to for counsel. Someone around you who sees the potential in you. So again, this could be a mentor. Now, the next card that came here for you was the Six of Roses. All right, the War of the Roses. Now, those of us in a certain age range know that the War of the Roses was a movie that was about a divorce, right? About a very nasty divorce, all right? People who were just like going cutthroat. So, this is at the center of your reading, and going back over here with the scribe, which would be the need for legal assistance. I'm thinking that that is what is going on. That you have maybe closed a chapter with a woman who was a business person, someone who saw the potential in you, and you may have, or a businessman, someone who saw the potential in you. Maybe this is someone that you were married to, and this is talking about the commitment, which is above it. Seven of Wands, being tired of defending yourself. Six of Roses, perhaps a lot of contention, a lot of arguments, not a lot of compromise. So this could be a divorce that we're looking at. And we have the Empress in the reverse. So this could be someone who has turned their back on you, someone who has left the relationship, someone who. So this could be that you have a person that you are involved in a relationship who's turned their back and is leaving. And you still may have this person here who sees potential in you, Leo. Okay, so maybe you're getting out of a relationship and you have someone who's giving you good advice. It could be a parent, it could be a mother, it could be the attorney is this person. Okay, but they're being very helpful in assisting you. But this this Empress, let's see what that Empress card is talking about. Okay. So this is talking about gratitude. All right. This is talking about someone who is looking, someone who feels that they should be getting that which is due them, which makes sense. Okay. So this is about expecting gratitude for the work that was put in and the value that they brought to this relationship. So that could be part of the contention if this is talking about some kind of a divorce or even a business agreement or business disagreement, right? Right. So here we have number 4, birth. All right. So this is a beginning. This is a new start. Okay. This is finding partner, someone that can help you build a foundation. All right. This is could be a gift that you're coming into. And this was covered by the 3 of Swords in reverse. So this would have been the front, and this is the back. And this is painful, but I think it's being healed because of the rain. I think that that's the message, that there's a hurt that is being healed, okay, but you're still looking at it. You're still looking back at it. Because this side, there's no one there looking at the hurt. This is being aware of the hurt and the pain, okay, and being able to weather this storm, being able to weather this storm, this hurt. That's my interpretation. Let's see what the book says. 3 of Swords. So in this position, okay, this could be someone mourning the loss of a friend, a partner, a partnership, all right, and maybe regretting his own actions in the past that may have led to the end of this partnership, all right, remaining in the pain. So you're kind of wallowing in your sorrow of the loss. But again, you have a new beginning coming, and you're still wallowing in the sorrow of your loss. Next card here was King of Scrolls. Okay, so this is having plans, ready to go forward, confidence. Again, paying attention to the details. Be careful what you sign or what you agree to. But there is wish fulfillment coming for you if you are willing to take the chance. Covering that was the Hermit. So, could have something to do with a Virgo around you. But this Hermit, this would be the front. So this is the back. So this is saying to me that there's secrets that you have discovered, the answers to some questions that you had. You're still seeking. This also could involve someone who is a Pisces or Cancer, because these are the dogs that are in the moon card, the red and the white. So this is about your integrity and your intelligence. All right, so there's information that you have. There's something that you discovered, something that may have hurt, it may have ripped at you a bit, but there's wisdom and peace But you have to make a choice. Are you going to go with what you feel, or are you going to go with what you know, or what you think you know? But you're going forward, but you're hurt. There's a lot of hurt. Got the hurt here that you're wallowing in, and you got the hurt here. So even though you know the answers to your questions, even though the secrets have been revealed to you, you're still hurt. You're still hurt, and you don't know which way to go forward. You're not sure what to do with this information that you have that was hurtful. But again, there is a new cycle beginning, a new chapter, and there's someone who's willing to help you do that. A chance for you to prove yourself to people who may have doubted you in the past. Next card came here was the Four of Scrolls. This is the karmic trench that you're trying to dig yourself out of. This fell beneath the commitment card and the Six of Roses, and now this. So this relationship, this business relationship, this marriage, this whatever this was, you keep going back and repeating the same behavior over and over, expecting a different result. And that is the definition of insanity, true? Okay, so on top of this fell the Nine of Coins. This would have been the front. And this is the back. Nine of Coins. This is important. This seems to be very important. So let's see what the Nine of Pentacles is talking about here. These pages are, it's like the Sunday New York Times magazine pages used to be. I don't know if they even still make that, but like the color section in your newspaper. That kind of a consistency of the paper. A magazine, maybe a regular magazine, like not as thin as some of these magazines. Maybe like a National Geographic, a little thicker stock. Anyway, moving on. This talks about being in seclusion or having your solitude interrupted by something. You don't have to, you can be alone. You don't have to accept anybody's accompanying you when you go get this rest. You could do this on your own, or at least pick and choose the people that you want to come with you. But you need some rest. You need some peace. And don't allow people to interrupt this. Don't let people interrupt you getting out of this. That's what this is. All right? You have a choice of letting yourself remain in this karmic trench, or cutting off the people who will continue to try to keep you in this trench, who don't see your worth, or see your worth and want to take from you. Could be. Could be someone that feels that you owe them something. Yes, that could be this person here. And if you keep involving yourself with this person or with this business venture or whatever, you're not going to get any peace, and you're going to continue to run yourself into the same hole same difficulties that you are facing right now, the same things that have you stuck and sad. The same thing that even though you have the answers, you're still questioning. You're still looking for more. It's like you're shocked. You can't believe the information that you got. And you're going forward, but whatever the truth was that was revealed, it took a toll on you. It took a toll on you. Now, next card you got here from the Akashic Tarot was the Archangel Gabriel. All right, so Archangel Gabriel has been protecting you all throughout this episode in your life, whatever this was, this chapter. But he's in the reverse. In the reverse is saying that you are not standing up for yourself and you are not telling your story, you're not telling your truth. You're allowing yourself to be taken advantage of because you are not speaking up. And the card that fell on top of this was, two different cards fell on top of this. The first one was Six of Cups, which is in the reverse. This would be the front, and this is the back. Right? Now this is talking about looking at everything that you've gained, all that you have grown, but you're by yourself. You have no one to share this experience with, no one to acknowledge the work that you've done or tell you how much they appreciate what you've done and what a beautiful job you've done. All right, so you're feeling kind of lonely, even though you have good memories and even though you know that you put in the work that was required, you don't feel like, you feel like you're alone. You don't have anybody to share this with. And the Two of Wands. So in this position, she's talking about making a decision to go a new way. Now, this reading started with a decision to show who you were. All right, to express yourself and let the people around you see you for who you really are. And here you are at the end of this, making a decision which way you're going to go. Which way are you going to go? Which are you going to remain silent and alone? Or are you going to chart out a new path for yourself? Look at the possibilities of where you can go. The bottom of this deck, the vice versa deck for you, Leo, Ten of Swords. You feel defeated. You feel defeated and backstabbed. Now this would be the reverse. This person is looking back and saying, how the hell did that happen? And thank God how did I get out of this? You're still in this. You're still in this. So this was at the bottom of the deck for that, for the vice versa. So what this is saying then is that this is based on this feeling of being stabbed in the back, not being valued for who you are, not having to defend yourself against people all the time. All right, knowing that there's a chapter that is closed and that there's something new that can be coming to you. You don't feel like that you have gotten the recognition and you haven't been appreciated for what you've done. It has been a really, really hard thing that you've gone through, right? And that you're still going through. And you're still looking back with regret for the things that happened and the information that you've gotten and the truth that you have sought. You've gotten it, but the truth hurts, right? You want to be alone. Or at least you want to be alone. And maybe there are people around you that want to comfort you or they want to try to cheer you up, but you're really not, you don't feel like talking. You're not expressing yourself, you don't feel like talking. You can't make up your mind on your next move, where you want to go. And you feel like everything that you've done, and now you're alone and you don't have anyone to share it with because of this separation, because of this end of this relationship. But you're not seeing that the end of the relationship was actually probably in your best interest because you kept going back and digging yourself deeper and deeper and deeper into a hole with that relationship. So let's see what advice we could get from, I need an oracle card of some sort here. You would have thought I would have picked this up by now before I started this, right? I told you I wasn't really ready. Let's take a look at the Goddess Guidance Oracle. I think so. I think that should be. Let's see what is the advice for Leo for the month of September, starting the new school year and the after Labor Day and getting back to work. Vacations are over for the most part. Everybody's coming back, starting to get to work. Things are ending, things are beginning. So maybe you've gone through closing a business over the summer. All right, dissolving a partnership of some sort. Okay. But you do need to go on a vacation, whether you take anybody with you or not, because you got other work to do. Okay, spiritual work to do. You have earned a high level of mastery in your spiritual work. Or if it's not your spiritual work, whatever work you're doing, you're being recognized for it. But you need to take a break before you start this new cycle of learning. And the card that came for you here from the Goddess Guidance deck by Doreen Virtue is Maeve, Cycles and Rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, your energy level, and your emotions. So, be aware of your energy level, which is saying, I think, that you need to take a rest. Okay, and see where are you putting your efforts and your energy. Let's look up Maeve. All life is cyclical. The moon, the stars, and the very universe. Life inhales and exhales again. So why should you be surprised or upset that you, too, have cycles? There are times when you feel energized, awake, and alive. There are times when you feel isolated and shy. Your body, too, goes through pronounced cycles and changes. Celebrate these rhythms and embrace them as the essence of your lifeblood that courses through you. This could be talking about changes in your menstrual cycle for those of you who are female. It could be talking about menopause, and it could even be talking about pregnancy, missing a period, starting your menstruation. It could be talking about gynecological issues around you. Also, take times to rest, initiate steps to alleviate depression or lethargy, take better care of your body, seek support for dealing with emotional crises. Okay, maybe you don't need to be alone. Maybe what you need to do is seek some counsel somewhere. Okay, maybe you need to talk to somebody, and you are walling yourself off. Maybe you're walling yourself off from people that you need to, but you should be willing maybe to be open to allowing yourself to get some help, some counseling, someone who can pay attention to the details and help you get through it. Possible. Allow yourself to grieve and take time off. Right there. Know that this lull is not going to last forever. A doorway of opportunity has opened, and you need to walk through it now. A new opportunity. And this could be something to do with this Queen of Keys, maybe breaking up the relationship with this person is starting and giving you a new opportunity, or maybe this is the person who is going to present you with a new opportunity. Maeve is a Celtic goddess, and she celebrates femininity. She has a legendary sexual appetite, and she favors kings as her lovers. Maeve invoked labor pains on an army seeking to invade her land, and that she demanded that the battle cease while she was having her period. So call upon Maeve for relief from pain associated with periods, menstruation, labor, delivery, and menopause. So any female concerns, you can call on Maeve to help you with that. So if this has anything to do with your cycle of life. Maybe you are at that age and that stage where you are starting menopause, or maybe you're starting to get your menses and things are changing. That could be one thing for some of you. But for somebody, this is a start. Look at Midnight said hello. Anywhere, doesn't matter, just jump. So anyhow, yeah, some of you may have that concern, and that could be why that card came out for you for the advice. But I think for the majority of this, if this reading is resonating with you, saying that this is a cycle, you need to accept it, you need to move into it, appreciate it, embrace it, take care of yourself, get some rest, take a vacation, and stop keeping all of this hurt in. Go seek some help. Go seek some advice. That's what I'm getting from this for you, Leo, is that you're having some kind of a life crisis, all right? And you're very confused. You're very hurt. You're grieving over some condition, some relationship, be it a business relationship or a personal relationship. You're grieving something that has hurt you, all right? And even though this is a new beginning for you, and this is the thing that you have been working towards, the what you've always wanted, the thing that you have been craving and seeking forever. You put up with a whole bunch of stuff. You fought many arguments and battles trying to get to this place now. And even though things may not have turned out the way you wanted it to, okay, maybe you didn't picture it being like this, but all that means is there's a new opportunity for you. Don't be sad. But if you're feeling depressed and if you're feeling sad, go talk to somebody. You don't have to do it alone. You can be supported. And you can surprise a whole bunch of folks who think that you're defeated. And once you show them, then you can walk away from them with confidence. Okay, with confidence. And understanding that this is all part of the cycle of life, the rhythms of life. You win some, you lose some. Something begins and then it ends so that something new can begin. And you are being granted a new beginning without having to look back with any regrets. You have a chance to do that. You have been given a gift. Information that may have hurt, but it was truth. And it was something to teach you a lesson. That's all it was, a lesson. But you can't keep dwelling on it. You can't cut yourself off from support. Whether you have material or not, material gains or not, you still don't need to do this by yourself. Why? There's a path open for you. You just have to think about it and do it. But get some help, please. Okay? So, I hope you all like this reading. I hope it resonated with you. I hope it wasn't too long. And let me know what you think about this setup, Leo. Thank you so much. Have a happy birthday. And yes, by the time you get this, the beginning of August for September, your birthday will have already passed. But anyway, well, your birthday's in the middle of August, and whatever. Happy birthday, Leo. Happy birthday to Virgo. All right. So thank you so much, and I'll be talking to you all real soon. Okay. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I say, bye.